Hello, this is Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank, and today I'm playing Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue on PS1. I've got the game case here. Can't show the front because that's lost to time. Power Rangers Rescue Ready. The Power Rangers are saving the world on PlayStation. That's it. Literally all the box says. And it did something I quite like at the start. It asked for the game language. The options were English, French and German, because fuck the Spanish and Italians apparently. Right. 1, 2 player options, codes, load, gallery. Right, so we'll go 1 player. Seems the logical choice. Red Ranger, high strength, low speed. Blue Ranger, Green Ranger. Pink Ranger, very fast, very weak because she's a woman. Yellow Ranger, not as fast as Pink Ranger, but slightly better elsewhere. Random, which is my personal favourite. The option to, wait, is that random? Oh no, you unlock that. I know what that is. That's the additional colour. I want to say titanium. I can't really remember. What it doesn't tell you is if they have like a total that they all share. I assume they do and they're all balanced, but you never know. Look, scenes from the show. Very, very expensive at the time. I don't actually know. So this series was based on the principle that the Power Rangers were like emergency services types. I think. I think they're Zords. One's like a fire engine, a cop car, something like that. There's a train involved.
Once you arrive at the building, we will be
Wow.
Status. The report.
Once you arrive,
They just start from the start each time. Amazing. Okay, that's fine. I'll figure it out. Look at that. The ship.
Lightspeed.
Okay. Right, so we can... Square is jump. X is some sort of... It looks like he fakes down and then does an uppercut. I think it's supposed to be a full-on uppercut. Sweep kick. I don't know if he's blocking or just entering like an old-timey boxing stance. You know, one of them. Pugilism could be referred to as. Yeah, they don't do anything. Oh, I can roll. I can roll a different way. Alright, I figured it out. I've got... Well, is that the way to go? Yes. Look, the crystal. So, the thing I recall most about Power Rangers is that they...
These items improve your special attack. The more you collect, the stronger...
Got it. The thing with Power Rangers is, it's very much a... They tell it. Oh, the enemy just walked out of there very nonchalantly. Kick the shit out of me. Sweep kick. Nope. Good enough. Jump kick. I'll take it. He just did. The first one came through a door, but that one like, just evaporated in somehow. Oh yes, I've got strong memories of holding the jump button down and you move slightly faster but more retarded. You may have noticed my voice is rather strained. I don't know why. I have no cause for it to be. So it is an immense effort to continue to speak. Okay, I don't know if I blocked his attack then or if he was just not having it. This is one of those where I feel like there's some sort of, you know, attack, block, dodge, fighting mechanic, but I don't know what any of it is. I will save you, woman.
Thank you.
Or man. It's very hard to tell. I know if I jump off this building I will die, and I don't think there's any lives in this. You just flat out die. Was I meant to go in there? No? Don't really know where I'm going now. It's not abundantly clear. I do have strong memories of this game being difficult, like unnecessarily difficult. In the vent? Nope, that killed me. There's an item. Can I make this jump? It's gonna be difficult. No, did it in one. It was quite easy. Full health from that weird spinning thing. I will save you, sir.
No.
Okay, you don't immediately die. I think. Look around my camera. I believe there's the symbol in the top left. That means how many lives I've got. Maybe.
Find a way in
Talk to me.
and rescue all the hostages found on the office floors.
Well, this is cool as shit. That's how you get in. Knew it.
Don't panic.
I like how they're being held hostage, only not really. I want to do a special, but I don't know how. I've got no idea actually. I've pressed all the buttons. I know that's kind of the crux of the game, is that each ranger, I was gonna say character, each ranger has their own special move, but they're like shitty. They're like the special moves in the Super Nintendo Turtles game, Turtles in Time. They're like that. They're not bad, but they're not like screen clearing disaster zones. They're not Golden Axe. They're not Streets of Rage. It's just worthless points at this point. You can jump, but you absolutely can't do any attacks while jumping. I don't know if I'm invincible or what right now. I did a cool move there. It's really weird to control on the control pad. It just feels so wrong. It's funny, I often hear people say that no one makes a good control pad anymore, but it's not really something you tend to worry about because you don't really use it in many games. But now I'm using the PS2 controller. This control pad is horrible. It really hurts. Like, it's one of those where it's just but I don't know what I'm showing you. You know what this looks like, but it's just very unpleasant on the thumb. There's a lot of pressure stabbing back at you. Still better than the elevators in Fallout 4. I have saved you. My goal is I want to get in a Megazord. I should imagine. I think the way it goes is you do the level. There's a boss at the end. You beat the boss, and then you have to fight the boss in the Megazord. I don't know if that's true, but that's how it would be from the TV series. So maybe it's the case. They can't dodge that attack where I run in and kick, but I only seem to do it about half the time. And they can do it apparently. These enemies are like my match. Fuck you, and fuck you. Oh, bugger. This is the new, this is the meta. You run around kicking a lot. There's a diamond behind there. I don't know if that means the end of the level. Not a diamond, like a thunderbolt. Shockatron. Right, I want to run up to him and use my special, but I can't think how. I bet it's two buttons at once. Nope, it's not select. I think I've just remembered what his is. I think he shoots a laser from his hand. If I were a special, what would I be? I don't know why I keep thinking it's going to be one of them. Okay. I haven't figured it out and I am dying. Alright, this makes me invincible. Maybe it'll come to me. I've hit all the buttons, so I know it's not any of those. It doesn't have motion controls, so it can't be that. Also, this villain's name is Shockatron. He appears to be a humanoid with tiny wings and large ears. I would say he's most akin to a man-bat. Why is he called Shockatron? Is that some lost translation? I might die now. He just uppercutted me out of the air. I can't fight that. Come on, figure it out. I figured it out. That's how you do it. You hold down both shoulder buttons, apparently. Or maybe just one shoulder button. It's hard to say. Back to the elevator? What is good to know is I used all my special just then and it killed him. So I had an arrow and it's given up on me. Oh yeah, back to the elevator. I called it right the first time. There's a hostage down there. Just gotta... Can't work out if it's meant to be like punch and kick as fast and heavy attacks, because they both seem about as effective as the other.
Thank you.
Hey, fuck you. I'm gonna use my special again. I like it. Well, I didn't technically aim at that enemy, but I did hit him, so I'm starting to remember that there's sort of two schools of special, I reckon. There's like single target ones, which is what this guy does, and there's multi-target ones. The multiplayer in this is literally just this with another person on screen. I don't believe it has split screen in any way. Alright, give me some more story. Credit to them for the voice acting. They have it. Awesome two-player action. Huge monster battles. Save innocent people. Cool power-ups. It's not, hang on. Sure, it says on here it's analog control compatible. My god, it is as well. I just haven't had it turned on. Right, do that low sweeping kick. That's what I wanted. Right, then I'm gonna go out here. Gonna do this. Boom. Nailed him. You know, in the TV series when the Red Ranger shoots the laser out of his fist, like Astro Boy. Oh, and I'm in the car, the garage. I recall there's another boss fight here, possibly against Shockatron again. Where is he? Need to not pick up all the power-ups. I'll get these. These I can handle. I know that guy gave me instructions of what to do, but I've already forgotten what they were. I don't know where I'm going. I've fallen down here and I can't seem to... I expect is it this way? Yeah. Oh no, no. It's Vipora. Who can teleport. Key aspect of Power Rangers is they always do everything alone, don't they? They very rarely, all 5 of them, I think there's 5, will ever actually go out in force and do anything together. That's how they operate. It's how they can save so many people at a time, isn't it? Viper, come at me, you bitch. Ha! Oh. Today I learned you can interrupt this attack. Wow. That did a shitload of damage. I think it knocked her on her ass. And I'm dead. How do I respawn? Immediately. I say it did a shitload of damage. She did quite a bit of damage to me. Right. Okay, she seems to have a batarang there. There's a invincible thing here. Let's grab that. The trouble is, she can still knock me on my ass when I got this. I think. I'm not sure. Oh, she's back at full health, maybe? I hope not. Spin kick. Spin kick, damn it. Spin kick. Damn it, Tommy. I know he's not Tommy, but I don't know his name. So I'm going to call him Tommy. Spin kick, Tommy. Alright, I'm going to run and kick her in the back. She'll never see it coming. She saw it coming. She returned the favour. Blocking, you can't do anything. Rolling, haha. Ah, bitch. You can get punched while you're rolling, that's obscene. Yeah. We rock. You hear that? No one can take that away from me. Oh, it's not the end yet.
We rock.
Yeah! Victory dance! Hostages rescued. 8 for 100 points each, apparently. I just hit a button. I don't know what it said. Oh, here we go. They're calling the Zord. It is on a train. I knew it. It's huge. The way Power Rangers is made, it just boggles the mind. If you're not aware, basically the American creators of the show, anytime it's Zord work or in costume, they take that from a completely different Japanese show, all the stunt work and everything, and they mould their own story around it with anything where it isn't, all the teen drama. As far as I know, the shows are entirely different. It's alright. Oh, I wanted to be in the Zord. That's not fair. Where the hell am I? An observatory? Yep, fuck that right up. Immediately forgot all the buttons as I got here. Yeah, so they take the footage and they basically make their own shows. So the Japanese show they get this from apparently has probably got a train theme somewhere down the line, and they just never really explain it in this. It's like, yeah, we keep your big robots in a train. It's fine. I don't think you needed to call and tell me that. I assumed I was here for that. This might be a hydroelectric dam that they're drilling into to damage something. A lot of the there's always a theme to the like the bad guys. Like sometimes they just want to fuck up the environment, or sometimes it's more altruistic. I forget what it is in this one. It might be they just want to fuck up the environment and people get hurt in the process. Aha! You thought I was running away, but in actuality I was just going to kick you from a distance. The combat just button mash or button mash. Sector not cleared. I have to fight Smogger, but apparently I haven't cleared the sector, so I can't. That's confusing. There must be some enemies that I need to spawn in that haven't. Or I do recall there's, I wouldn't say numerous bugs, but I wouldn't say it's the best running game. I want to use this. I know I can't because everything is just for show, but I want to. I'm quite parched. I might just a little sip of drink here. Well, that's a nice solid bottle, and look at the branding on that. That's good, isn't it? That's real mark of quality. Delicious. You have to pull this out. Wow, that's like drinking a battery. Let's move on from that little interlude. Is Smogger the enemy that I have to kill that's preventing me from getting to Smogger and killing him? Because that's delicious. Can I just get up? No. Do I have to climb around? Yeah. I specifically remember the platforming is dopey. As in, it feels like to do it, you have to... No, I can't get up there. Hey, you. Well, that was... Okay, that was my death. So I need to do something before I get up there. Can I get around here? Trouble is, like, a lot of the time the camera does not help you to see stuff. It could be one of those times. Like, is there something down here to jump at? I don't know. It's telling me I haven't cleared the area, despite the fact I can't see any enemies. The enemies are quite large. Can I get up there from here? Pretty sure I can just run round. You said don't panic. That means there's someone that needs my help. Right, that's it. Jump your way across. Aha! Person in very odd attire. Oh, it's a child. They seem to be wearing green leather trousers. Like the Green Arrow in the hit TV series Arrow. Where confusingly, I thought he was called the Green Arrow for the first 3 seasons. And in fact he was called Arrow. Then he changed his name to Green Arrow. In branding. Okay, I still haven't cleared the sector apparently. Oh no, I have. Well, good news is I can fight this large man. Bad news is he's quite a large man and I have to fight him. Right, and I just used up my... What do you want? I'm busy, mate. I'm fighting a man named Smogger. He's huge, for want of a less... Well, that's quite a good word for it, actually. He's a large gentleman. Looks very potent. I think there's sharks in the background. I'm pretty sure this is a hydroelectric dam. Oh, that is a thing. I've got to destroy this. Very hard to actually hit something like that. Are you not dead yet, mate? You will be. You will be. Yeah. Why have I got to kill all the enemies? It doesn't add up. I think it's a memory constraint, honestly. Oh, okay. I kicked him to his death. That's a balling way of doing it, isn't it? Thing is, I'm about to die. I haven't got a lot of health. And the enemies, well, you know, they can kind of sucker punch you with ease. I am doing something to that. I think the bridge comes across there at some point. Oh, little vent there popped me up and actually killed me. Hot air vent killed me. Why does a dam have a hot air vent? I don't know. You may have noticed it gave me the option to continue there and said I had 5 credits. Which is such a weird thing. It's a throwback to the arcade days when a credit would be how much money you'd put in, pretty much. Or it might be like, if you had to put in 50p to play, you'd get 2 credits for that, say. And then the continue time was basically how long you've got to put more money in. But I shouldn't have picked up that power up, should I? Yeah, that's going to come back to bite me in the arse. How many of these fucking Quake spikes are there? I thought there were only 3. I've taken out minimum 4. Maybe there's 5. There's going to be an odd number, isn't there? You wouldn't make an even number. Otherwise they'd cancel each other out, wouldn't they? Like amnesia punches. There's an episode of this Power Rangers I specifically remember. It might well have been the last episode. Well, no, there's 2 things I remember. One is that one of the characters' brother wants to be a ranger but can't because he has a weird snake tattoo that every time he transforms into a ranger gets slightly higher up his back and will kill him. But that's irrelevant because he had some cool axes. I might be crossing shows here. And there was also the bad guys use cards to summon these creatures, whatever their minions are in this. I don't know what they're called. But they use cards to summon them. And in one episode, the Rangers kick their asses, but one of the bad guys manages to throw a card onto like the foot of the Megazord. And he's like, well, we've lost the battle, but we might do alright here because we've got this card inside the Rangers base. And they can just like spawn in a load of enemies. Do I have to break this? This feels like a thing to interact with. It was green and now it's not though, so who can say? Will this work? Yeah. Yeah, so they get the card. They spawn all the enemies in the base. Now normally in the show when they use a card it will get like say 15 of the bad guys, so each ranger has like 3 to take down. It's quite a few, but it's not a lot. When they get one in the base, they spawn in like hundreds. They just overrun the base. There's a ludicrous amount. What am I doing? Like seriously, what am I doing? I will help you eventually. Maybe. These fucking vents annoy me. They don't make any sense. Oh, yeah, this one wasn't across before, was it? Alright, mate. What? How was he there? I got a power up there. I don't know what it was, though. Haha, you fools! Apparently my beams can reflect off of things. Why? How? Don't know. Don't question it. Stairs are reflective. Maybe this other bridge is across now. Nope. I feel like I activated that bridge somehow while I was downstairs. I got to avoid those vents. They will kill me. It's just so hard to, because you move... I know this sounds weird, but it feels like you move very slightly faster than the camera can. Which I know doesn't make sense. It's what it feels like. Oh, right, I see. So there's a... I don't know. There's numbers on them. They say 1 and 2, but... I don't know. I don't know why those controls would be down there and built into the rock face. It's questionable. Let's not question too much about this game. It's not good by any means. I was looking for a PS1 game to play, and I found a load that were sort of stored separately in actual cases, which probably means they were that bad that I didn't even bother to. I don't know what I'm getting at with that. I don't really know where to go now. I suspect I've got to go back down the elevator, haven't I? There were doors at the bottom of the elevator. Let's jump there. It's safer somehow.
Ranger, get located.
Oh. Loci? Really? It's spelt Loki, but his name's Loci. He just did a standing backflip. Plus he's huge. He's got these massive shoulder spikes, I think. He's going to kill me before I kill him. I think I've got lives to spare. Well, I know I have. I really just want to get to the point where I'm in a Megazord. That's all I live for. Because trust me on this, it is disappointing. It's exactly... I think it's the exact same controls as this, but you might get like a slightly upgraded special. In my head, missiles occur. Yeah!
Developing the Super Train Megazord. These massive machines have been programmed to automatically assist you in defeating any opposing threat. This will be the Super Train Megazord's first test drive. Good luck, Ranger.
Super Train Megazord. That's what they want you to buy. Alright. They make you do 2 levels before they reward you. Alright, show me the transformation. This is the best bit. So that's the train. That's their underwater base. Out in the bay somewhere. And it fires up into the air. Because now it's a train that can fly. Right, it's very important. Decouple. So each carriage is a limb, and then there's one for the body. This is... I mean, you're not going to get to use them on their own, are you? Not like the dinosaurs. Is that what they're called? Ones that are dinosaurs, basically. He didn't even give me a fighting pose at the end. The hell is that? That's just Transformers. Yeah. Where am I? You don't know. Okay, I can punch. I can still jump. I can still block. And I can kick. First fit. Oh, it's Loki again. Oh, sorry. Loci. Power attack. Ah. Alright, so you shoot missiles from your chest. That is the power. Did you see that? They made a robot that can do a fucking cartwheel. Shoot the missiles from your chest. Very hard to aim. Okay, right. There's no way of doing that again. I don't think there's any point in punching. Kicking seems to just be better in every way. He says, and then swaps to punching.
Right. Mission accomplished.
It's so chunky, isn't it? And it's just blatantly the same animations, like the same character model with just a different look on it. But I just love that they went for it. And they put you in a different arena. They don't even put you in a city, so there's absolutely no sense of scale to it. It's so janky. Oh, and we get to see this again. They play this like every 2 minutes, don't they? I love it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just. Oh, they have that flying thing. That's how they get there. Rail rescue. It's a train mission, a railroad mission.
The super train has been hijacked. Our sensors show that it is being controlled by an enemy on board. Use Aero Rescue 3 for a drop-off at the end. You must regain control of the super train.
So we just got a super train and it's already been nicked. I love how much work they must have put into just that dropping off bit.
We gotta do something.
Jinxer. Kind of looks like a shitty Joker. Kind of looks like Jared Leto's Joker. No. Yeah. Anyway, well, I'm not going to continue this anyway. That was Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Code SLES03286. I've just noticed that it's on there on the bottom of the game case. There's that code. That probably means something to someone somewhere. Anyway, apparently I found a safe spot here. It's not a great game, but it is a game. I'll see you next time.